Yo, what is up guys, I'm here hitting you up with a new video. First Clair obscure video. Really enjoy playing this game. You want to see how you can level up really quick early in the game on. I got you covered. Guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I basically upload every single day. Jump into the early fast leveling guide. Now, first and foremost, you see this area here right now. So where this farm spot is located is the hidden gestural arena. So if we look at the world map, we are located here. You need to know about that. Before you can do that, you have to have finished the gestural village and Eskia's nest. This is what you need to do before you can start that certain challenge. And this is the location of the farm spot. Now, once we are here, we can talk to this little guy Bagara, and then we can do like a solo challenge with one of these characters we have, and we will pick male for this strat. Before I show you the fight itself, I want to show you the build. Now, if we look at male here, we want to have the weapon Medalum. It doesn't matter, don't ignore the level 11 weapon. Level 5, 6, 7, whatever it might be is absolutely fine, but you need this weapon. The Medalum weapon is the weapon you need. How do you get that weapon? Once you enter the village, there will be a tournament. At the very last, there will be that secret boss or secret challenger you have to challenge, and then you can choose one of your party members to fight this secret enemy, and you have to choose Mael for this, because this weapon, the Medalum, will be the reward when you choose Mael for this fight and beat the secret boss. And this is how you obtain this weapon. Once we get the ground with the weapon, because this weapon allows us to start off with the Virtus stance, guys. Now, with the Virtus stance, the thing is that you have, as you know, 200% increased damage. And this is now the reason why we want to do this, because we want to build a counter build. All you need for this is we need Fleur of Fury and Mesoforte. These two skills. We don't need anything else. You will see in a minute. And then when it comes to the pictos, we want to have as much health and defense as possible. We want to choose pictos like Protecting Last Stand, Empowering Last Stand, and Solo Fighter. You might ask yourself, well, I don't have these. How do I get them? Don't worry about that. You get them all right here in this location. Once you go in here, you choose your fighter. Are now 4 bosses. You want to do all of these bosses. Once you did all of these bosses, you get all these pictos I just showed you for Mael, for example, which I have equipped right now. And then when we look at her Luminous, what do we need for her Luminous? We want to have Last and Critical. As I just mentioned, all this stuff you are getting here at the farm spot. So you have to do a little bit of preparation, but after that, this is the setup I'm showing you. When you only fight alone, you have 100% crit rate. Then this one, you have Shell, which gives you more defense. This doesn't really matter, the SOS one. Then Solo Fighter, this is when you beat the last one. This is, you get a 50% extra damage for fighting alone. Energizing Start, plus 1 AP on battle start. If you have Energizing Start free as well, equip that as well. Also, it depends on your Lumina points, right? And then Empowering Last Stand as well, more attack. And then I have Augment counter as well, 25% increased counter attack damage. This is all you really need. You don't need anything else. This is the entire build, also to make it easier on yourself, because the last boss is really obnoxious on expert. He will one-shot Mael most of the time if you don't have like a high HP and defense on her with certain pictos. Just reduce the difficulty, as I also did, just for the farming. You go to the settings, and then no, we are not gonna switch to Espanol. Change the difficulty to story, and once you're done, go back to expert. But this is, since we're just with our farming, we want to go in. Now I show you the strat. Now once we go in here, what we want to do is we want to fight Julian Tiny Hat. This is the guy. And also, when we look at the stats, do not make your Mael too fast. We don't want Mael to have that high agility stats, because we want to have the other guy moving first. What we want to do here is we just want to counter. And you have to listen to the audio, because when he's like doing sounds, we're dealing damage. You see that damage, 10k? This is because of the Virtus stance. That's why we need this weapon, because we're starting off in the Virtus stance, and this one gives us 200% extra damage, so we're sticking with this one. Now what happens here is, when you successfully counter is, in this situation we want to use Fleur Fury. Why? Because we're dealing damage, and once we use that skill, we're still in the virtuous stance, which gives us plus 200% extra damage. Now, in case you do not have enough in that situation, you don't have these 6 manas to use that, we are going with Mesophoto because that allows us to stick to the virtuous and get extra AP for the next rotation in case we need it. And then depending, and here you see, this is 31,000 XP in one run, no damage, and we got a level up. This took us, let's see one more time without any interruption so you can see it for yourself. Quick and easy, but I also leveled up. You will start off a little bit slower, obviously, but once you did a couple of upgrades here and there, you can make it quite quick. And as you can see, getting into this fight is very fast. So how long does it take? Let's see, I'm trying to make this. Depending also on how you counter, how well your counter works, your parrying is, you might do this faster or slower. But I timed this strat and it takes you on average 30 seconds. This whole thing. And boom, and this is done. Now this allows you, if you get perfect run interrupted or something, that's 31k XP. Plus the really big part about this is you're also from time to time getting these Resplendent Chroma Catalyst X2. These catalysts allows you to upgrade your weapon up to level 19. This is a huge farming spot in my opinion. From what I've seen also with a friend of played who's further into the game, probably the best farming spot right now, and I really wanted to share this with you guys right now so you know what you need to do to get your early advantage, and this is an easy way for you to get your characters up to speed and also grind all the stuff you need and get all the advancements. And yeah guys, I hope this helped you out grinding Clair Obscure the early game. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.